And we're back. This is TheJewphin with the Geekly Grind. I'm here with Michael of Paper Cult, and we're talking about Bloodroots. Can you tell me a little bit about Bloodroots?
So Bloodroots is a very fast-paced action game where basically everything is a weapon. So you can pick up pretty much anything you see and use it as a weapon. We got really inspired by Jackie Chan movies, you know, where he picks up a ladder, spins it, throws it at someone, picks up something else. That's kind of what we wanted to recreate with the game. And so all of those weapons that you can find kind of have all their own little quirks to them. So you can ride on the barrel, you can spin the ladder, you can jump on something else, etc.
Now, how did you make Bloodroots so fast-paced? A lot of games like this, it would be you'd pick up a weapon and then you'd plan out your attack. Bloodroots feels a lot more like something where you just kind of rush in and everything does what you need it to do.
Yeah, that's really something that we worked hard on at first. We really nailed the controls, and for us it needed to feel super good. And that was kind of the whole point of us making this game, is that it was flowing really good and really fast, and that you can kind of chain those weapons together to create cool sequences of combat. We didn't want any like button mashing. We didn't want any staying in the corner, like a bit like in Outline Miami. At some point it gets too hard and you just shoot in the corner and you wait for people to come in because you're like, I'm not good enough for this. And we wanted the opposite for this. It's still hard, but we wanted people to feel good and to be empowered and like to want to experiment and discover with different weapons and stuff like that.
And you also made it really easy to jump back into the action. I noticed when I died, it immediately started back up. There was no load times whatsoever. I just appeared at the start of the level ready to go again.
Yeah, it's also something that we worked really hard on, having those load times be super small, because we don't want to punish that, right? We want to encourage people to take risks and to do stuff that they wouldn't do if it would take 2 minutes to load, right? So we kind of worked out how we could do this by still having people dying, but not be afraid of dying, right?
Now, I noticed when I played through that every single weapon that I had a custom ending animation for the last person I killed. Did you build one for every single weapon and every single enemy type?
Right now, there's one for every weapon in this demo. We're building up all the weapons for the game to have their own little animation too. It's something for us that's very important, that's very cool about the game. Every time you finish a room, you get this super nice animation kill. And especially in a game where you die often, at some point you might start getting frustrated and you might hate a specific enemy. And even sometimes I keep that enemy for last because I know I'm gonna like bash his face with an axe, or you know, I'm gonna really kill that guy. So it's something that we really are gonna work in the game, and there's gonna be an animation for pretty much everything. Yeah.
Awesome. What out of all of them, what is your favorite weapon?
My favorite weapon, I'm not sure you used it actually, it's the chain chomp. I think you passed that because you were so good. But yeah, I can maybe show you while we talk. It's the weapon, oh yeah, no, you used it. It's the weapon that when you shoot it, it pulls you in.
Yeah.
And it kind of throws you back into the fight, and then you can pull in on the other enemy and etc. And then you can land on a barrel and start running on that. So that's my favorite weapon. My favorite weapons in the game are the ones that help you move also, that makes you go into the battle, like that makes you go faster.
Did you plan a lot of the weapons with the idea of being able to chain everything together?
Yeah, that was a big concern for us. We planned most of the weapons to have both movement functionality and an attack functionality. Sometimes they're combined into one thing. Like the ladder, for example, they're separate. So if you press A, you jump. It's like a double jump, a hidden double jump. So you climb the ladder and you can go higher. And if you press attack, then you spin it. And that's one with a different thing. The barrel, for example, if you either press jump or attack, both of them you're gonna ride on it, you're gonna move faster, and you're gonna kill people that you run over. But that's one that combines both attack and movements.
It's so beautifully animated. It's so much fun to watch everybody just kind of die at speed.
Yeah, also pretty much every weapon, I don't know if you noticed, but has its own special death, even if it's not animated. Like the sword cuts people in half. and you can even pick up their bodies and throw that in someone's face, and then you can jump in barrels and do things.
So that means that you have an animation, a special animation for killing somebody with somebody else's body.
Yeah, we're gonna have that. Right now, I'll admit it's not in there, but yeah, we're gonna have it. Yeah.
So what's the major plot of it? I know during the demo it's you as the white wolf trying to hunt down and kill the black wolf, but is there a little more to that?
There is. I don't want to spoil everything, but basically at the beginning of the game you get betrayed by your friends and you're left for dead, and basically you want to know why, and as a player you discover why as you go, and who is the black wolf and why he did that to you and why you're trying to find him and get revenge on him. Yeah. We got really inspired by Tarantino movies like Kill Bill, for example, like classic Western tale of revenge, but with some twists in it. Yeah.
Awesome. And now, how long has this been in development?
We've been working on this one for almost 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years in November, and it's going to come out next year. We don't know when yet. Probably first half. I'm saying that, but I won't commit to it. And yeah, for PC, and we're saying consoles right now. We don't know which ones yet either, but yeah.
Well, it plays beautifully. I really look forward to playing it when it comes out.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for your time.